What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos, a mobile detail here in Dallas, Texas. I hope you guys are having a great day, or if you're already done with your day, I hope you had a blessed day overall. Right now, we are en route we're going to Plano, Texas, where we're going to be doing two vehicles today, both interior details and exterior wash. I've showcased these two vehicles prior on my channel, so we really probably won't do a lot of detailing video, but it may be more more of a little bit of my life story, a little bit of, maybe we'll include a product review in there. We're definitely gonna see what we're gonna get into today, but first we gotta get some gas. All right, we have successfully pumped gas and we are out of here. We are on our way to work. I think my job is about 30 minutes from here, from my house. So it's not going to be a long drive, but I kind of want to start trying something different, something like this. I know many ask me, hey, Carlos, what do you recommend, LLC or sole proprietor, right? To be honest, I'm not really the person to answer that question because I've been sole proprietor for probably 5 years. This year or last year, at the ending of the year, was actually my first months as LLC, right? The beauty of LLC, I believe, is it just makes your name more like certified, if that makes sense. I don't know. We're gonna be working on this Raptor and on this Acura right there. But as always, we always want to go to the back. When you're working on in something like this, you always try to tell the customers, like, hey, is there any way you can move it to the top, right? Because one, you want to have good lighting. Two, working in this type of environment, like low lighting, it's going to be very difficult. And yes, we carry like lights for you to have better lighting, but at the same time, some people don't like for you to be working next to their vehicles. So I always just tell customers, like, hey, can you just move it to the back for me, to the top? And I love working in the top because there's more space. You have usually no cars around you, so you can feel, just relax, right? You will run into issues at times when working in these type. Ooh, this orange one. You will run into issues at times where the maintenance will come and say, hey, you can't do this here, and unfortunately, that's because many detailers have probably been here and they leave a mess, they leave trash, and that's why they always try and get you out of their building, right? But I've been very fortunate to where once they come up to me, I say, hey, I understand, a lot of previous detailers may have left a mess. As for me and my business, we make sure that we don't leave a mess, right? And then I show them I carry like a trash bag. I carry my blower to make sure we blow our areas, and they're like, hey, that's fine. They understand. And at the same time, appearance is everything, right? If you look presentable, if you look professional, usually these companies or these apartments will let you stay because they see somebody that is reputable, somebody that has knowledge on what they're doing, and you care about their area, right? The thing is that many of these maintenance people hate cleaning up after us, right? And some may say, well, that's their job, they're janitors, or that's their maintenance, that's what they're supposed to do. No, that's not what it's our job to clean up after ourselves, right? So every time I come, he always brings them all the way to the top, and usually my usual parking spot is all this open space right here. So just a little advice, if you ever work on something like this, just be prepared. Some people may stop you and say, hey, you can't do that here, but as long as you explain to them what you're going to be doing and to give you an opportunity, usually they'll let you stay. So let's go get these cars. So you're ready to go, right? You're ready to go. You got all your equipment set up, right? And you run into one minor issue. The customer isn't here yet, right? How long do you wait for your customer to come and bring their vehicle? Let me know in the comments. How long do you wait? As for me, I give them a good 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes is the max I'm gonna give a customer, because one, they had the appointment set up, they put the time, so they know, hey, I chose that time, I need to be there, and if they miss that time slot, I leave. Now, today, I don't have much going on, so I kind of scheduled accordingly, and I kind of knew that this was going to happen, right? He's always late to his appointments, unfortunately. But that's okay, because there's always an extra fee added for making me wait, right? I show up at the time they chose. If they're not here at that time, then I automatically tell them, you have 15 minutes to arrive or I leave. And when I say I leave, trust me, I leave. I'm not here to waste my time. So I take my appointments very seriously, just like all my customers take their appointments very seriously. But sometimes, hey, we overslept, maybe we missed the alarm, and guess what? You got to the appointment late. I charge $50 for a missed, for making me wait, right? So if he gets here in the next 15 minutes, we are still good. If he gets here, you know, I will text him and be like, hey, are you coming? If he says yes, and it's past the 15 minutes, there's already an automatic $50 fee charge at the invoice at the end of the detail. Unfortunately, business is business. We're here to get the job done and get out, right? But sometimes we have to wait, and I hate waiting. I hate waiting. It's just one of those things that I hate waiting, right? Many customers want you there. Oh, you better be here at this time, right? And you show up and they're not even there. So I reverse it and I say, hey, unfortunately, you missed your appointment. You missed your time that that you chose. So, you know, I'm willing to wait, but just know that there's going to be an extra $50 charge added to that invoice. So hopefully he gets here pretty quick, because I'm cold. All right, y'all. Well, the customer arrived, right? The customer arrived. Got here a little bit late. The appointment was at 10 a.m. Unfortunately, customer got here at 10:55, guys. So there's an added fee on that, obviously. And what happens now? What happens is, now I'm trying to get this vehicle done in a timely manner, because I have other appointments, right? But I went ahead and already called the other customer and just told them, hey, unfortunately, I'm running behind. And a lot of the customers that I service, thankfully, they're very understanding, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and you know, just take my time on this car. It's a work truck, so you know, it's real dirty as far as, you know, dust and, you know, the normal accumulation on the interior. So I'm gonna take my time on there and we're gonna wash it. Sometimes when a customer runs into my time or into their own time, I have to find something that I have to knock off, because I keep everything like on schedule. I'm very, very meticulous when it comes to making my appointments on time, right? So for instance, this one, I probably would have had 1 hour to detail it, but the exterior was not gonna get washed, because that exterior takes me an extra maybe 30 minutes to do, especially this one. So I have to cut something down, right? So, but I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. We're gonna just get it all nicely done, and then, you know, we're gonna go to the next project. But a day in the life of a detailer, right? I'm trying out this new sprayer pump. It was orange. I purchased it literally yesterday yesterday like around 3 on Amazon Prime, and I got it overnight, so it was at my doorstep at like 7 a.m. I love Amazon Prime. There's still stuff inside those right there, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't do that. In my business, I will tell you, please make sure that all items are out of the vehicle, right? So if the customers don't do that, that's not my job, you know. And there's gonna be a lot of feedback on this as to, oh, you know, that's just lazy. No, it's not lazy. It's just we want to make sure we come in, get the vehicle done, and that's a wrap. You probably have seen this car on my channel many times, this one and the Acura, where the interior is always full of stuff, right? So this vehicle is always going to be full of stuff. So this here, pretty much they know I'm not going to clean that because it's just too much stuff, right? And a lot of important things, probably like papers in there, so I don't do it. But in other vehicles, you know, if it's not a lot of stuff, yes, I will remove it, put it around, you know, I'll maneuver. But when it's something like this, I'm already running late. There's so much stuff. Literally, I have a bag. Look at this. I have a bag full of trash that was inside this car. So all these things, it's like, that's an added fee, you know. So everything just adds up. But anyways, let's keep going. So that pretty much concludes a day in the life of a detailer, right? It was really a crazy morning, but thankfully, you know, the customer showed up a little bit late, so he understood the fee, perfectly fine with that. And then we're off to project number 2, which is this Acura right here. We're gonna be doing the same thing, interior detail with an exterior wash. And it should be another fun one, but you know, we all handle businesses differently, right? Unfortunately, like with my business, I tend to charge. Now, I definitely charge a fee. I didn't used to charge a fee, but you know, the time is money, right? And when you set your day, right, you have an agenda to stick to, right? And when you kind of start late on a appointment, it kind of it kind of sucks for the next customer, right? Because now you're rushing to the customer. Your mind is going at like literally 1,000 miles an hour. Sometimes we're even speeding to the next appointment because now we're running behind, right? So that's why I always tend to put my agenda, you know, I have it to where it's perfectly, usually 2 hours per vehicle, 1 hour to get to the appointment, and then the next appointment, right? But obviously here we were running a little bit behind, but you know, it's just another day in our lives, right? Another day in what we do. And I may start doing something like this more often so you guys can really see what I go through. Today, you guys saw this part of, you know, we have to wait. But I literally give them 15 minutes. And if they don't show up, you know, I'm out of here. Obviously, this customer had booked for a while and I've had his business for a while. So, you know, I don't mind waiting to an extent. And he understands about the fees because he's always open to it. He's like, sorry, bro, just go ahead and charge me the fee. He knows, right? But try to set your business away to where, you know, everything flows, right? When you set your reminder to your customers, tell them, hey, you know, I'm just doing a follow-up for tomorrow. Please know that I need you to please remove all items from the vehicle, personal items. You know, if it's trash, then, you know, I'll take care of it. You know, if not, I will add a fee on there because it's kind of putting me back, right? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to start on this car, but I'll see you guys hopefully maybe tomorrow with another video, and then I'll see you guys in Houston. Later, guys.